Hello chair fans, I have a little treat for you today. A treat on the seat. Yes, it's a bar stool for the good old kitchen worktop, extended, you know, the little breakfast bar area, that kind of business. So let's have a look at it. What a beast. This is it, a mighty machine. Very good it is. It's actually a 5 out of 5 experience with regards to sitting down. However, first you need to assemble it, and that's where things can come undone. So looking at the chair, here's one we made earlier obviously, but this is one in production, and the only reason why it's a bit of a nightmare is because the instructions, although they are pretty clear on what things go where, they don't say exactly what the orientation is of this ring that you put your feet on, the foot ring. So basically you've got to put it on the table or whatever worktop you're working on like this and match it up. There is actually arrows, but the arrows fell off this one. So what I did, I rotated it. It's slightly oblong, you see, slightly oblong. But once you get it in, you get it in. The trick to it, of course, is we have two little screws on bolts on each leg, and make sure you don't tighten them up entirely. Just put them in just a few turns and leave it up like that. I don't know if you can see that from this distance. And do exactly the same with the ring as you put that on. Make sure you have, essentially you'll have 3 bolts on each leg then, and once you have them all fit in solidly, properly, make sure you only then twist them up to tighten them up. And I'd probably nip them up in phase. Do the final tighten up as the last manoeuvre. Make sure you do that, otherwise you might get frustrated, you might end up threading it. And I think build quality is pretty good once you figure out the instructions. And of course we're going to put the chair, the seat on top of it, which is quite an easy thing to do. It's just a matter of putting it upside down on the floor or whatever, or on your worktop here. So I've got upend the seat, plant it on top. It's obvious which holes match up because they're slightly misaligned to show you which way around this whole mechanism goes. The instructions are reasonably clear, but they're quite blurred. They're printed on some kind of toilet roll. This has made it a 2 out of 5 experience with the first chair. Once I figured out the first chair, it's probably more like a 4 out of 5 build experience. It's still quite fiddly. You do get all the parts you need, as in an Allen key with each chair. We bought 2 chairs. They come in, I think they come in 2 chair packs. We got the blue ones, you can mix and match. And it was 17 kilos, that's the only thing, so you can't lift it as one person. You need to, well, you can if you're some kind of bodybuilder, you'll be the judge of that. But I daddied it in, kind of thing. So it's kind of, daddying is, I actually rolled it in rather than daddied it. But make sure you're lifting things safely. But I unpackaged it in the hallway and carried it into the kitchen for the big build on the actual desktop. And I used a bit of cardboard to protect the work surface as well here. So those are a few little tips to make your experience a hell of a lot better than my experience, where I had 5 swear words. I think we had the F word, and unusually the C word and the T word, I think. What kind of T would produce this kind of, oh, S. Yeah, there you go. So overall, I'd rate it overall as a 4 out of 5 chair. They are very comfortable. You have these little arms that you can rest on, and the sort of velvety feel to it, and it's ideal height. These are the 60 centimetre legs, I think, or 65. But it'll tell you on the website which legs you need for which height your work surface is, legroom wise. So make sure you use that correctly. These cost in the sale. These are Renoirs. These are from Peppermill, 90 quid, 10 quid for postage and packing, so 100 quid for 2 chairs. That is good value. You've got to admit. So overall, it's recommended. If I'm feeling generous, I'll put in the swearing at the end. Maybe there was some capture of that by some photojournalist who just bombed it completely. But I'm going to finish this chair now. I'm sorry I didn't do a proper build, but I would have got barred from YouTube if that video would have gone out. Sorry guys. you're missing out on a hell of a cracker there. But if you found this video useful, if you got any questions on these chairs, they're decent chairs. We've already got some chairs. They're a similar build but without this ring on it. The other chairs are a lot easier to build. So here's the other chairs. They also have the chairs with the arms on as well. I've got videos on these. They're excellent chairs, great value, and they'll really set off your kitchen. Recommended. I don't get sponsored by Peppermill or whatever they're called, Peppermill. They don't give me any money for this, unfortunately. But if you do want to sponsor me, Peppermill, if you want to give me a few free chairs or whatever, then I'm quite willing to do that. But I will say that I am sponsored by you if you do that, which you won't do, because I have about 12 subscribers, 30 subscribers. I know exactly how many I've got. Anyway, like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. If you are having a bank holiday weekend, it's not a bank holiday anymore. Have a good one. Thank you for watching.